There comes a point where you get tired. Not the kind of tired that sleep can fix, but the kind of tired that sinks into your bones. The kind where even pretending becomes exhausting. You keep moving, keep smiling, but deep down, something inside of you is screaming for change. People nod, but they don't understand. So you stop talking. You buried it. And at some point, you stop taking care of yourself. Not because you were weak, but because life wore you down, one unanswered cry at a time. You've held it together for so long, it's starting to fall apart in silence. You've tried to explain the pain, but your words never seem to land. But here's the truth. There's nothing wrong with you. You just forgot who you are. You've been pouring into everyone else, showing up for people who wouldn't show up for you on your darkest day. Through storms that nobody ever knew you were in, you have been grinning. But now is the moment. It's time to cease expressing regret for your strength. It's time to stop getting smaller to fit into spaces you can no longer use. But nobody's coming. And that's not the tragedy. That's the power. Because now you know. It was always on you. Your healing, your future, your fire. Time to stop asking for permission to become who you were always meant to be. It's time to get it together. Once and for all. This is the part where you pull it together, piece by piece, quietly and completely. You've been running on empty, waiting for someone to rescue you. And you've always understood how to get back up. Beneath the weight, beneath the silence, beneath the exhaustion, there is still fire. That version isn't waiting to be found, it's waiting to be remembered. Your journey doesn't have to be understood by everyone. You have to move forward. Who you were before you made yourself small just to keep the peace. Who you were before the world taught you to suffer quietly. No one's going to push you past the pain. That's your job. And you're capable of it more than you know. You are here to be the voice that never needed to scream to be felt. Let them call you distant. Let them call you cold. You owe nobody else access to your development. Let your results do the talking. Let your comeback be the only conversation they deserve. Because while they're stuck in circles, you're building something silent and unstoppable. You don't need noise. You need clarity. To treat your peace like a fortress and your time like gold. Because once you start honoring yourself, life starts making room for the version of you that's been hidden too long. Build in the dark. Move in silence. Trust the process. The world doesn't need to see your grind. They'll see the outcome. There is a version of you that's awaiting not right at the finish of some ideal route. Not in some far-off future. Right now. Right here. All it takes is the decision to stop waiting and start becoming. It'll be your presence. Your power, your silence. Nobody will give you the life you desire. No one's going to heal you. This isn't the part of your story where you fall apart. Because you're not broken, you're buried. And now, it's time to rise. The version of you that speaks with power, that walks with purpose, that trusts their silence more than anyone's opinion. So remember who you were before life got loud. You are not here to be another forgotten echo. So if you're still standing after everything you've been through, understand this. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your silence. You've been patient with your pain long enough. Now be ruthless with your healing. Get up earlier. Cut off the distractions. This is not the time to fall back. This is the time to lock in, to level up, to get laser focused. You don't need more motivation. You need a moment of truth. And this is it. This is your line in the sand. No more excuses. No more playing small. No more waiting for permission to rise. This is the chapter where everything changes. Not because life got easier, but because you got tired of delaying your greatness. Let them sleep on you. Let them talk. Let them wonder where you went. You're not gone. You're evolving. And when they finally look up, when they finally realize what you've become, it won't be your words that shock them. The kind of silence that only comes from someone who got it together, not for the world, not for applause, not for attention, but for themselves. So if this moment hit something deep inside you, if something in your spirit whispered it's time, don't scroll past that feeling. Honor it. Fuel it. And every time you come back here, every time you need a reminder, know, this space was built for you. A place where quiet warriors rise. A place where silence is strength. A place where getting it together isn't a trend, it's a turning point. Welcome to your rise. And this time, you're not stopping halfway. You're getting it together, once and for all. and nothing will be the same after this.